Hey Tom, this is Joel. It's sure great to see you yesterday. So here's some of the main differences we saw. Just two main things I was giving you yesterday was to just stand a little taller. You don't have to be perfect in your setup, but just stand a little taller to any extent. Like you're seeing here, the new blue's on our right, the old gold's on our left. Because what happens is now, see at impact, you're not in such a different posture than you were in your setup compared to where you started yesterday. When you're so bent over on the old gold on our left, and at impact, you're a lot different than where you started because, like you said, you felt kind of cramped and everything, and that's absolutely the truth. And then after impact, what happens now, it's much easier for your arms to extend so you don't see that left elbow. You shut it out from your side there, and that better finish over here on our new blue on the right. So, a little taller setup, better extension through the ball. Tom? Those are the only two things I'm giving you to work on here in the next few weeks as you get ready to go down to Waynesville. And then when it comes to this face-on angle, again, you see how much taller you are in your setup there on the new blue as opposed to the old gold on the left. And so what happened from here again, you're trying to keep your arms more extended in that backswing, so that looks better over on the new blue on our right here as we're looking at it. And then the goal of that extension on the backswing is to make the extension better through the ball. And sure enough, you see it much better over here on the right, Tom. Arms are much more extended than what we saw on the left, and your weight shift is better. Remember over here on our left, on the old gold, through impact, you had so much weight on your right foot through impact that your left foot's actually moving. It's off the ground through the impact area in your follow-through. His arms are really scrunched up. Whereas on the new blue, his arms are extended so much better. Your weight's getting over to your left foot so much better, so it's not moving. So that is a much better look than that right there, Tom. You see how your head's more in the circle too on the new blue. So that's a lot of good improvement there, sir. So now just kind of do all the swings chronologically as we went through to let you see how much better it looked as you went through the lesson. Remember, that's fantastic that you're around that plane line on the downswing. So starting out, and the first thing I said I wanted to work on was, yep, so you make that kind of swing, that's a practice swing. And there you see how much better that extension is there, Tom. That definitely warrants the new blue lines as opposed to the old gold. It looks a lot better there. Good extension. Hugely better than what we saw over here. Hugely better there, Tom. And that was the practice swing, and then it was really nice when you went to hit the real ball. Extension still looked really good. And then from down the line, I just wanted you to see how much better that looks with the extension and with the little taller setup. And like you said 2 or 3 times, you felt like you were far away from it reaching for it. And that's true, and that's good. Very nice. And from here now, here's more of a full swing. And you still made it look good on the video. I like that a lot, Tom. Much smoother looking than what we saw right there. See, those arms are pulling away. You're not on your front foot through impact. Whereas here, much better on your left foot through impact. And his arms are extended. A lot of good work there, Tom. And yeah, I'll give you a ring the next couple of days. We'll figure out a time when you can come in, get that other lesson, and get to see Colin tagging along with you.
Hi, this is Joel. I'm here at Dr. Todd Albert's office. He's one of the best chiropractors in the region. He's a TPI certified golf fitness professional. And I really want you to know about him because he can help you a lot with your golf fitness, just as he's helped my young student Taylor here in the last year or so.
How we met, Taylor came into my office with back pain. Basically what we took him through is numerous screens to find out why he had the back pain. I don't only treat back pain, but my second goal is to find out exactly why he has this problem. So we analyze him, we find out he has some certain weaknesses, we're putting on some strengthening exercises. He's doing very well.
He's done great. He's had very little back pain, and that's mainly because he injured himself working too hard at the golf course. So he's done his exercises, he's felt great. I'm very, very thankful that Todd's been able to help Taylor in this great way. And I want him to help you too if you have any questions at all about your golf fitness.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is Joel Suggs. I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend and showing you your swing on the 2D equipment that I have. And so I want to take about 2 to 3 minutes to just show you around Meadowlinks. This is the studio I use in the winter for all my students. You see there's the down-the-line camera angle for our 2D equipment. And then we have the face-on camera angle also. And then what we also have here is 3D equipment to where I can show you your swing from 6 different camera angles with this 3D equipment. And we can get your swing from down to the 1/120th of a second in terms of exactly what your hips, shoulders, and hands are doing in the swing. And then also, I have the most realistic hitting curve I've ever seen from puttersedge.com. So when you hit your full shot, it feels as realistic as possible. And then I have 3 different green speeds for you to practice your putting. 9.5 on the stem meter, 10.5 on the stem meter, and 12.5 on the stem meter. That's benefited my students tremendously. And then also I have a lot of learning aids like this Smart Stick. You can see the rest of those learning aids over here in my bag that we can work on to help you learn the certain fields in your golf swing that you and I both want. And then also I help my students a lot with their equipment through the winter. This is a frequency analyzer where we twang your club and it gives us a reading here. And then also we plot your whole set, each club on these lines to see if the set is really matched or not. Quite often they aren't, and it helps my students tremendously when they find out what clubs are the offending clubs. And then if we get tired of being indoors and we want to go outdoors and hit some, we can do that. It's my daughter. Ellie, good to see you. I haven't seen her in weeks. No wonder you've been gone, Ellie. You've been out here playing in the snow all this time. But this is our natural turf area. This is closed until April, as you can see. But it's a fantastic area where we can step outside and hit some balls and get some real ball flight. Or, if we get pretty satisfied and things are looking better on the video here, we're kind of cooped up inside and want to go outside, we can step on out and hit balls and see real ball flight for about 5 or 10 or 15 minutes, however long you and I can stand the cold, out into the air, and we see them land at these different flags. I have a yardage book for this driving range. It's the first one I've ever seen in my life where we know exactly what it is with the front, back, and middle of each green. And again, the covered area here is heated, so we stay out there for about 5, 10, 15 minutes, like I said. It enables us to see some ball flight, and then we get satisfied that things are looking the way we want, and we come back inside, take off our coat, and look again at the video equipment to see how your swing's looking, to make sure that you understand it. And then notice too, my exercise ball up top here, and then also, so I help my students a lot with their fitness through the winter, and then I will help you also with your sports psychology, with your golf psychology from the golfpsych.com people down in Texas. That's helped my students tremendously a lot over the years too. So again, I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend. I look forward to seeing you again out here this summer at Meadowlinks, or even right now in the winter. I have a lot of people that work on their games with me right through the winter. Check out more information about the things I do to help you at joelsuggs.com. Take care.